Hey guys, welcome to Carnivorous Plants Hub. Today I'm going to be bringing you an update on a plant that I haven't updated you on for a pretty long time. I think it was actually prior to dormancy that I showed you this plant last, and it's starting to do pretty good. So I just kind of wanted to show it to you and show you how it's doing. This plant's actually pretty cool because it was one of the original plants that I got that kind of started this whole channel off. So I'll put that video up here in the cards and in the description so you guys can go check that out. My very first video, and actually ironically it's been about a year. That was posted on August 17th and today's August 15th, so it's been just about a year now since I started the channel, and this plant right here has been in my possession for almost exactly 1 year now. So remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video. All that stuff helps me out a ton. You know, I'm trying to get my carnivorous plant nursery going here, so thank you for your support. It was labeled as a purpurea, and I thought that maybe it was just young, so it didn't really have the correct shape, and as you can see, this one obviously isn't a purpurea. So I think what this is, after doing a lot of research, is a Swaniania. Now if you guys have any information or you could identify this differently, definitely let me know. But the biggest indicator here is the hood. That definitely looks like the Swaniania hood. So yeah, if you guys know anything about it, make sure and let me know in the comments. Give me some information. But this one was kind of stunted for a long time, but now it's finally starting to grow a little bit. Just to give you kind of an idea of how big it is here. You can see there's my hand. So you can see they're about the size of a finger or so. So it's not a huge Sarracenia, and I don't know if it's still just young and it just hasn't grown yet, but so far it's really not that big of a plant. But it's really cool, and now it's finally starting to put out more pictures. So let's take a look here. The other thing that's kind of cool about this one, and I'll show you here in a second, is I think I have a Springtail Colony in the bottom here, and they really come out when you water. So I'll do that here in just a second, but let's see there. I got a couple of holes in there. Got a little bit of damage. I don't know if something got stuck in there and then tried to bite through it or what happened, but also this one here just got a new, let's see if you guys can see this. You can see right here that a yellow jacket actually got stuck down inside there, which is kind of funny. It went down head first and now it's just kind of lodged in there, but I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to show you that. But yeah, you can see it's putting out a bunch of pictures toward the bottom. A lot of them are starting to come in. And yeah, they're about, I'd say, the size of a finger. You can see there's the back of the hood. That's kind of what it looks like. And here's kind of the front. It has these really beautiful kind of red vein looking colors. They're really cool. They kind of start off as, this is the newest one, they start off as this green color, and then as time goes on they kind of turn this reddish color. So let's go ahead and let me water this. It took me forever to actually kind of figure out what the bugs were in here because I'm not familiar with springtails at all, but I finally did some research, and what I found is that these little guys jump if you water. So let's watch this. You water this, they're kind of hard to see unless you water, but let's get close in there. Now you see how they're hopping around. That's a big indicator of springtails. So look at that, that's really cool. Let me get in a little bit closer for you here, as close as I can anyway. There you go, you can kind of see them moving around there. Now from my research, from what I understand with springtails, is that they only eat dead organic material. They don't actually attack your live plants, so they're actually beneficial to have in your pot, which is kind of cool. When I first saw these, I was worried that they were some type of a pest that was going to hurt my plants, but it turns out that you can see a ton of them over there. They kind of go to the side after you water. Here, I'll water one more time so you can kind of see them hopping around, and then you'll see how they kind of start to climb up to the side here. Look at them all. Look at that. See how they hop around? That's where they got the Springtail name. It's really cool. But yeah, my understanding is that they're beneficial, so you can see a bunch of them on the plant right there. I hope that's what it is, guys. If you know something I don't, let me know. But so far they don't seem to be hurting the plant at all. I do have these couple of holes in the plant here, but I don't think that that's from them. This happened weeks and weeks ago. Those 2 holes right there, and nothing has really happened since then. So I don't think it's these little critters, these little springtails. But so far it doesn't really seem like they're hurting the plant. So I'll look at, see now that I've watered it twice, you can see they're really starting to accumulate there. Look at that on the side. Tons of them. A whole bunch of them in here. In my carnivorous plant community, I've seen people kind of, they actually will breed these. I don't know if breeding is the right word, but raise them and then actually sell them to people online to introduce to their plants. So I'm hoping that this little infestation of these little bugs here is actually a good thing for the plant. So I'm assuming that most of them will die off when this plant goes into dormancy. I don't know how that works, but yeah, but we'll see what happens. They don't seem to be bothering the plant at all. The plant is actually really healthy, and it feels like it's just starting to kind of get its feet now that we're a few months into the growing season. So it's just starting to put out these bigger. Hey guys, real quick, I forgot to add something, and it's just on care, and I brought it inside because it was getting super windy outside, so I just kind of wanted to bring it in real quick and just touch on how I've been caring for this. This plant has been outside full time ever since coming out of dormancy, so this really has not been inside at all except in the garage, but the garage is unheated, so it's in 100% full sun outside. I don't ever bring it in. This one has stayed outside. This is a pretty hardy plant, so it doesn't ever come in. I keep it in this tray of water. I keep this water filled as much as possible. The Sarracenias really like to have their legs wet, so this one basically never runs out of water. It does on occasion, but I usually keep it full all the time, kind of unlike my Venus flytraps. So I'll give them a little break from the water, but so water all the time. I'll occasionally water it on top just to kind of flush everything down. You can see from the watering on top, you can see that the soil is actually getting a little compact. So after dormancy this year, I'll have to pull it out of here and repot it into some fresh stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of how the care has been. Full sun, lots of water. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you being here. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video. All that stuff helps me out a ton. I'm trying to get my carnivorous plant nursery going here, so thank you for your support. I've been going for about a year now, so yeah, it's been quite the fun ride. So, but thanks, guys. I really hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.